It is time for that Red Chair special. Love the new animation we got. The boys are fired. I mean, the club's getting bigger and bigger here. Sometimes it's one-on-one. Now we're going three. Sean Casey, Chris Young, Adnan Burke as we continue. In case you're new to the program, the Red Chair special is the big highlight of the day. We break it down from all different angles, and we begin by pointing out the best records in baseball. The Giants are on that board, and the Chicago Cubs are right below that. So, with these two teams squaring off, let's check out San Francisco in Chicago at Wrigley Field. Top of the second. Runners in first and second. Matt Boyd facing Patrick Bailey. Cubs rotation, a little bit of concern, right? Steele's out. Shota Michael on the IL. Boyd's been really good. He gets Bailey swinging there.
Yeah, one thing Boyd's been doing has been, in the past, he's giving you quality innings, going at least 5 innings each start.
Bottom of the third, Dansby Swanson is leading off against Landon Raup. And Swanson will double to left. So you got the leadoff man in scoring position. And that means 2 batters later, Ian Happ is up. Now, Raup has not allowed an extra base hit to a lefty all year. Keep that in mind as Ian Happ steps in. And Ian Happ has that happy feeling. Happy, joy. His third of the year, 2-0 Cubs at this point in time as they're going wild the friendly confines thanks to that home run. Let's pause the highlight and bring in our friend Sean Casey. I love how this is going. Red Shirt Special.
This is great. This is Red Shirt Special.
So you've known Ian Happ a long time. You gave advice
since he was high school.
Right, 2015 before the draft. How has he changed? How has he stayed the same?
You know what? When you watch Happer now, I mean, he's a true professional. I think that's the ultimate compliment you can give a guy. True professional, the way he plays a Gold Glove left field.
This is unbelievable, this video.
Yeah, this is when we were in high school.
A decade ago.
He was in high school. Look at that right there. That was in our cages. Pat McCloskey's cages down there. That's incredible. But Happer, man, I'll tell you what, since then to now, I mean, this guy is a true pro. Switch hitter, a guy that's got big-time power, man. You see him hit a golf ball, too, but big-time pop. But that right there, down in his nitro zone, does a great job of kind of going, staying on it, getting in it, and, he's been one of the best Cubs ever, probably.
Ian Happ certainly getting it done. Sean Casey, the rare guy who has gotten younger over time.
Yeah, why did it look 10 years older back 10 years ago?
Casey's cleaned it up. He looks great now. Let's go back to the highlight. Check at the top of the fourth here. This is Luis Matos back with a runner on. And see why he goes. Well, first check out the sequence. Fastball. I see a trend.
Yeah, but I mean, you see fastballs located well. He went fastballs away, elevated, and tried to show something in just to speed him up a little bit, just to get to the changeup away. And then he just leaves that one a little up in the zone.
So we got a tie ball game at 2-all.
Yeah, that's one of the ones where when you execute your pitch, everything goes according to plan. But sometimes when the execution doesn't fall into play, it costs you.
Bottom of 4, Pete Crow-Armstrong. This was my pick, by the way, breakout player of the year.
Oh, was it really?
I swear to God. Ask Will Fulton.
Where, is it on tape?
It's on tape.
All right.
Spring training preview.
All right, send that to me.
By the way, Chapman playing in, could not field it cleanly, but that's PCA speed.
Yeah.
He puts so much pressure on everybody. Now, Nico Horner's up. Bases to right. PCA, look at this kid flies, man. He's awesome.
And right there, yeah, going first to third. That's how the Cubs have manufactured runs. They're one of the best teams in the game right now. They're running the bases efficiently.
To CY's point, 1-0 pitch. Move up 90 feet. Horner steals second. Later in the at-bat. Swanson base at the left. Both runs score. And it's 4-2 Chicago. So again, like CY said, manufacturing runs, going up 90 feet, making those little plays. As we pause the highlight, and you look at BSR leaders this season, there is Pete Crow-Armstrong. He is fantastic in this category, along with other speedsters like Buxton, Carroll, Victor's got the second. But how does his speed impact the game?
This is, one time where the eye test actually matches exactly with the analytics. So, no matter what the analytics would have said, I would have believed just from watching Pete Crow play from a day-to-day basis or a night-to-night basis that he's one of the most efficient guys on the bases. He can do so many things to help his team. Everybody thinks of base running as just stealing bases. And yes, Pete Crow-Armstrong is one of the best in the game at reading pitchers, understanding when he needs to go, when he shouldn't go. But if there's an opportunity for him to go out there and take a bag, he's going to do it right now. And he does such a great job on the bases. Dexter Fowler, we were at a game when the Cubs were playing the Dodgers in Japan. Yeah. And Dexter Fowler was big on Pete Crow-Armstrong. Say, keep your eye on this player. He's going to break out. He didn't come out the gate hot last year. And because of that, he fell out of my list on the top 10 going into the season.
That's what I wanted to ask you.
I think you missed that one, CY.
Top 10 left fielders in the game. I want to see what CY's list was. You had Michael Harris ahead of him? Wow, Mike.
I did. Well, I mean, when you, Adnan, let's be, to be sure.
Yeah.
Like, before you crush me right now, you're the only one in here with a crystal ball, Adnan. Yeah. The future. But looking at, when you're building your top 10 center fielders going into this season, there's no way to tell which player is going to be the one to really break out. So you're going off the previous year's numbers. Jackson Merrill had an amazing season. So Julio Rodriguez, even though he started off slow last year as well, he still finished up really strong.
He had a nice second half, though, PCA.
Yeah, he had a good second half, but you just don't know if he's going to turn the corner. So if I were to make this list right now,
that's what I hear.
I mean, PCA is a top 4?
Yes, top 3.
I mean, he's not 4. You know, Jackson Merrill is still on my list. Julio Rodriguez started a little slow. He's going to drop. Harris is going to drop. Cedric Mullins is going to move up a little bit because Cedric Mullins seems like he's back to form. But Cedric Mullins, Jackson Merrill, Pete Crow, maybe not in that order, they're all going to be on my list because the way he's able to impact the game on all facets of the game, I've really fallen in love with the way that he goes out there.
And his energy impacts the game. It impacts the dugout, impacts the guys out there.
He's got blue hair. He's got like stars.
Yeah, it's a confidence that you love, though. That confidence only plays when you're balling out.
I say, if you're balling, yellow hair, blue hair, do whatever you want.
I think for some veterans at first, like, who's this guy with the blue hair?
Yeah, and he's like, watch this. I'll show you.
Love it. Do whatever you want, kid. As long as you win, you do.
Got to be that guy from day one. And I love it. And anybody who's played with him, they talk about how great of a teammate he is. So I love everything about him.
That's a good point. Top of 5. Boyd working with a 2-run lead, facing Christian Koss. Got him swinging. Elliot Ramos gets him swinging as well. And then Willie Adames, who's actually been slumping recently. Those woes will continue, not with a strikeout, but he will fly out to right. So Boyd is through 5 and is still 4-2 for the Cubs.
Yeah, the Giants have struggled a lot against left-handed pitchers. So when you see the Cubs with a lefty on the mound, you feel like you're in a good spot that night.
That's a good point. Willie specifically against lefties. Carson Kelly, what's going on with this guy?
Yeah, he's been banging. Carson Kelly's been banging.
He's been great for them. 5-2 Cubs. Back to our buddy PCA.
Do it, PCA.
Base it to center.
Man, that's just a good piece of hitting.
It's a great
change it down the way, just drive it back through the middle. Even if they field it, there's going to be struggle throwing you out at first base.
And he's one of those guys, use your speed, too.
Yes. 2 batters there. Swanson's biting, runners at second and third. And Chapman, this is so atypical. Second error of the game for Matt Chapman.
Man, you know what? Third basemen get some of the toughest errors in the game.
Play.
That's a play where you have to charge it. You try to get it on that mid hop, and then you're going to have to make a throw. It's just a tough play.
Cubs looking to break it open. It's Nicky Lopez. Little Nicky will walk. 6-2 Cubs. The next batter, Case's guy, Ian Happ.
Let's find a way to get the ball in the air.
Sack fly to left, 1-run scores, 7-2 for the Cubs. And the next batter for that, bases loaded for Seiya Suzuki. Base hit to left, 2 runs will score. And the Cubs blow it open.
That offense is loaded.
They win 9-2. Here's Dansby after the game.
And obviously, it's a boost to our group. I think it helps us embody what we're about, and that's just putting together good at bats. And it can come from anywhere in the lineup. Tonight I was able to have some success, but we've been so good all year, and it's just fun. It's a fun group to be a part of. Never giving in any at bat, coming through situationally, making things happen, base running. There's no detail too small for us, and it's paying off.
Dansby Swanson, great game as the Cubs win at 9-2. I believe this is the 10th game, Case. The Cubs have scored 9 or more runs. They are leading the majors in runs scored. I did not expect this offense to be that good. They're banging.
Their offense is loaded. I think Pete Crow-Armstrong's been a big reason why. Happ's swinging it, Tucker's swinging it. I mean, top to bottom. Carson Kelly's doing some damage. Nico Horner's hitting for average. Suzuki's raking. I mean, this top to bottom is one of the best offenses in the game.
When you watch this Cubs team, the reason I continue to be optimistic with them is the teams that they've been playing as of late. Yeah. We've seen them playing well against the Dodgers. We've seen them play well against the Padres. Now the Giants, the D-backs, they played well against them. They're over 500 against the NL West. And we've always been talking about how the NL West is the best division of baseball. The Cubs have had a tough schedule leading up to this point. They haven't even played their 6 against the Rockies yet. Yeah. They're playing good against good teams, and I feel like that's going to continue to keep them right atop the division.
I worry a bit about the depth of starting pitching with that offense, though I have no concern. Chicago's banging. They're a 4-game lead right now in the NL Central.
Manny, the 8th inning, how did the energy change? Mike Schilt ejected, Tatis ejected, and then you rallied.
Yeah, man. I mean, the team rallied up there. You know, we had some good at-bats early on. That at-bat, Tyler Wade got on. Then Locke came up, got on. Obviously then it was a tough at-bat there with Toddy getting those pitches down in the zone. And then, just the truth. We rallied together. We keep fighting as a team and, try to do some damage late in the game like that when we have those opportunities.
You have a career .352 batting average with the bases loaded. What is the key? What's the secret to being so great in those situations?
I don't know. I mean, guess I like hitting runners on. I mean, they got to come to you at that point. They can't walk me. So, just looking for a pitch that you could do some damage on. And, he left one there. It was a good pitch, but I was able to make a good swing on it.
Manny, for the kids at home, that inside fastball that you're always able to turn. When you're in Cooperstown one day, we'll be talking about that swing by you. What is it about that inside pitch for the kids watching at home? What's the key to hitting that inside fastball?
Not trying to do too much. Don't overdo it. It's a tough pitch to get in. So you just got to let your body do it. Trust the process and let your body get in the right position to be able to do it and get the barrel there. But the key is not to do too much.
And finally, Manny, I've got a great teammate by the name of Yonder Alonso who wants to know, what'd you say to the guys to keep them engaged during the rain delay today?
Oh, man, it was tough. It was tough. I mean, it's been raining all day. We go out there, we start, then it starts pouring. Then we have another little rain delay there in between, and just trying to stay focused. We went in there, watched the little Knicks Celtics game, kind of get our minds off of it. You know, we had Rondon on the other side dealing, so we had to try to figure him out and try to get him out the game as possible, as quickly as possible, and just trying to stay engaged. You know, it's a long game. It was going to be a long day with this rain, but you know, we put it off with a good win.
Good practice for October, Manny. Thank you so much.
Thank you.